100. They won't fit in one SU.
Starting at power forward, standing 6'11", number 35, Kevin Durant.
I'm just saying, I make this in 2 days.
It is evident I do better when I feel like the world against me and think I should never win. Can I stop and pocket profit every time the pussy win? He had to get it out the mud and rise up out the sediment. Catch me early like sun.
Welcome fans to 2K Sports Thursday afternoon coverage of the NBA. And tonight, we've got the Phoenix Suns playing against the Utah Jazz. Along with Hall of Famer Doris Burke and Grant Hill, I'm Brian Anderson. Allie LaForce joins us from the sidelines. The starters for Utah, Sexton and Markkanen out on the wings. Collins and Kessler there in the middle. And it's Collier in at the point. And for the Suns, Booker and Beal are the talented backcourt. Kevin Durant is out there with Nick Richards, and it's Dunn in at the 3 spot. Well, this matchup features two teams that are elite when it comes to rebounding, Doris.
You know, there was a point at which, BA, it felt like rebounding was almost, especially on the offensive end, de-emphasized. Now you're getting back to a point where understanding dominating the defensive backboards. It means finishing your possession defensively and offensively creating more opportunity. It's an important aspect on both ends.
Now here's Booker, and the layup is good off the glass.
That was an explosive move by Devin Booker. Decks it and finishes.
Pass to Collins. It's Markkanen on the wing, defended by Dunn. Collins, no good.
And he almost made them regret defending him so loosely.
Durant, no good.
I'm sure he's kicking himself. He hates to blow that kind of opportunity.
Over to the left wing for 3, Collier. Utah with another miss.
And you can tell right there, the defense is totally fine with him shooting that. That's not his game.
And Durant with the big finish.
Easy money for the Slim Reaper. Nice finish.
Collins outside. Here's Collier. Jacks up a 3. Rebounded by Dunn. For Phoenix, they've gone 2 of 3 from the floor. Booker, the pass to Richards. Lays it up and in, despite excellent defense.
Boy, what great body control you saw there. Laying it up and in despite having the defense draped all over him.
Drafted as a 19-year-old back in 2015 by the Suns, Devin Booker has a special connection with Phoenix, Doris.
BA, they absolutely love Devin Booker in the Valley of the Sun. He's been with the Suns his entire career, and basically it's a fan base that has watched this young man grow up. And when you think over the long history of this organization, when you mention the best players in team history, there is no doubt he is part of that conversation.
That free throw good from Kessler. Doris, when we talk about home court advantages, the Jazz have amongst the best.
They do, BA. You have to play at altitude. They're also a little bit isolated as well, so travel is hard. Let me tell you this, their fan base is loud, L-O-U-D.
Both free throws good from Kessler. For Phoenix, they've gone 3 of 4, off to a nice start. Beal surveying the D. Knocks down the long J.
They're beginning to take control now, and this could be a crucial point in the game.
Well, working hard, building out a small lead, but you can't afford any kind of letdown here.
Here's Collier, pass to Collins. And they come right back with their own three-pointer.
Both teams are starting to find a rhythm here.
And this is partly what the game has become, right? A matter of dueling three-point opportunities.
Now here's Beal. Left side, Booker. Shoots over Collier. And Booker the bucket on the assist by Beal.
Someone who utilizes that mid-range part of the floor to extreme efficiency, Devin Booker.
Collins outside. Markkanen outside. Back to Sexton. 6 on the shot clock. And he dunks it down.
You can see the explosive athleticism that caught the eye of NBA scouts. Sexton with the dunk.
Booker attacking. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Booker's got 6 points.
I love this approach. Getting him involved early, and it's already paying off.
They know that if this guy goes off, their chances of winning rise exponentially.
For 3, Durant. Dunn outside. Tries again. And it's Phoenix with another.
You can see the level of attention Bradley Beal draws. This guy is so heady finding the open teammate.
Down low. And Markkanen with the stuff.
And what an aggressive move to the rim. He's really trying to fire up his teammates right now.
Boy, it's not hard to feel inspired after a teammate makes that kind of finish.
Where was the defense? No help. You can't afford to give up these kinds of buckets.
And we've got a timeout called by Will Hardy. He wants a few moments to regroup with his players. And let's send it over to Allie LaForce.
Hey, Brian. John Collins is fitting nicely on the Jazz, and Coach Will Hardy said he's given us a huge lift on the offensive end. He's a tough cover, the way he's able to mix up popping and rolling. The defense can't prepare for just one thing. It makes him a dynamic threat.
Able to score on multiple levels, Allie. Thank you. And it's a completely new group for the Suns. And so it's Utah with it. 9-point game. And the Suns pushing it up now. For 3, Allen connects from downtown. And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. The hustle stats for the Suns.
But so far, they've been immensely aggressive on the defensive side, denying easy shots, and it's made a difference in the game.
I think the other thing they're doing is they're wearing out the opponent in transition, exploding up the floor for easy chances.
Now here's Clarkson. Pass to Hendricks. The Jazz again can't hit. Now Jones. Here's Plumlee. We've got 1:08 left to play in the first. And there it is for him.
They're not wasting any time putting their stamp on this game. What a start.
And they've been doing it largely at the offensive end. If the defense does not adjust, this could be a blowout.
Now here's George. Still no points. Clarkson for 3. Plumlee pulls down the board.
And that's a strong closeout defensively. Great effort to deter the shot.
For 3, Allen. And the Suns get another 3.
Their ability to space the floor has been the story of this game.
And what surprises me is the defense hasn't done anything to take away that three-point shot. That has been their preferred weapon tonight.
And so Will Hardy calls for the timeout. Coach wants to speak to his guys, maybe alter some of the game plan.
Here they are, your Suns Panthers.
Lauri Markkanen's checked in for Sexton.
Number 23, Lauri Markkanen.
.35 seconds left in the opening quarter. To the paint. Here's Hendricks. It's good. Set up beautifully by George.
A growing aspect of George's game. He's working to become a strong facilitator.
Here's Jones. And it's Phoenix with another.
What a way to begin this game. dominating at both ends of the floor.
And give them credit for approaching this game with the right energy and intensity. This team has attacked every chance they've gotten.
Here's Gillespie. O'Neal on the wing. The three is up. And the Suns get another three.
And taking a look at this first half, they've just shown better shot selection.
And I think obviously we see the execution and the willingness to make the next pass so important.
And so it's the Phoenix Suns. They have a confident 20-point lead right now. And they've been shooting the lights out from the arc. All those threes have this poised for a blowout. All right, we'll get back to the action after this break. Great to have you with us. Second quarter of basketball. This game has not exactly been neck and neck, but plenty of time left in this one. And guys, the Suns pretty much in control here.
They're getting a big contribution from the bench already.
As a coach, I think you get a certain feel for what your team needs, and credit this guy for not waiting around. He went ahead and made the adjustment.
So the Utah 5 right now. Clarkson the 2 and Markkanen is the 3. Then it's Filipowski, then there's Keontae George, and it's Hendricks in at the power forward position.
Well, the remarkable timing of KD, sensing precisely when to cut in the pick and roll action.
And for the Jazz, they're shooting a low 31%. Their offense is lacking. Pass to Hendricks. Now Clarkson, Booker defending. Just 5 on the clock. Markkanen. And he wills that one in, sinking it right through the back of the iron. All right, Grant, give it to us straight here. What's the deal with star treatment in the NBA, you think?
Star treatment? What is that, B.A.? No, I think some players have a reputation which might help them on 50-50 calls. And you could argue that some players have a reputation that hinders them on the 50-50 calls. So it really just all depends.
Clarkson for 3, buries it from 3. Clarkson's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. Here's Booker. Oh, he gets it to go. So far, he can't miss. He's 4 for 4.
Well, you see how confident Devin Booker is down low. Doesn't even think twice about looking to score in there.
Here's George. Misses from short range. And so it's Jones who brings up the ball for the Phoenix Suns. Oh, misses the dunk. Outside Durant. From downtown, gets the 3 to fall. Durant's got 10 points in the game.
This guy's mechanics are just pure. Kevin Durant, folks, turn the lights out if you allow him to get a three-point shot off.
Nice shot by George.
That's how you up the ante. Come right back at him.
And you would expect nothing less from these two, taking pride and making plays.
Counted from distance. He's got 11.
How about the competitor answering? Mr. Booker put it back with a three-point answer.
And Kevin Durant is arguably the greatest scoring forward ever. What makes KD so incredible, Doris?
B.A., this game better go into triple overtime if I've got to list everything that makes this guy special. Size, elite shooting, ability to handle the ball at 7 feet, put it on on the deck, get past, finish in traffic, rebound. You need me to guard every single position on the defensive end? I can do that. I could go on all night. How much time we got, B.A.?
One of the all-time greats, Kevin Durant, the Slim Reaper. Clarkson passes to George. Not enough on that one as it misses. Phoenix has got it going from deep. 3 for 3 so far in the quarter. Inside. And that one's good. Iguodala.
You really like to see Beal getting involved with those passes, guys. He's all about the team.
Utah has gone 2 for 2 from the arc here in the second. Clarkson against Beal. Clarkson passes to Collins. And he makes it. Collins has got 5 now.
Yeah, that's a good look for Collins. I like the offensive approach right there.
Here's Dunn. And a miss there on the triple. The Jazz have gone 4 for 6 here in the second. Clarkson for 3. Durant pulls it in. For Phoenix, they've gotten an impressive 6 of 8 shots to fall in the second. And let's swing it over to the sideline and hear from Allie.
Well, Brian, a lot of teams are staying clear of that dreaded second apron of the luxury tax, but the Suns, they blew right past it, adding Bradley Beal to create a star trio. Kevin Durant said, quote, "That's what you're supposed to do. It's about swinging for the fences every year." They're looking to go the distance.
Every year, you're right. Talent is there, Allie.
He didn't make them pay for that weak defense, but they just can't rely on him to miss those kind of shots.
Pass to Kessler. And here's Collins. And here's George. Booker defending. The shake. It's hauled in by the Suns.
Boy, that's one he wishes he could have back, especially against soft defense.
To the middle. Releases. And another basket for Phoenix.
Well, this is how Bradley Beal just makes it impossible to guard him. 3-level scorer. This time he goes to the inside game.
George outside. Here's Sensabaugh, defended by Dunn. And here they come. Here's Booker. And he lays it in on the break. Booker's got 7 now in this quarter.
Putting up points is what Devin Booker does best, and right now he is showing out.
Here's Clarkson. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair.
First personal foul.
It's going to be on Bradley Beal. And when you talk about guards who can really attack in the lane, Jordan Clarkson is on that list, Doris.
B.A., there are just certain guys who are comfortable operating in tight windows. Clarkson's mindset is score. He's got a great sense for where and when to pull up into his shot. He can burn you from 3. Little bit streaky, but boy, he can really get on a hot streak.
And that one misses.
And at this stage of his career, Clarkson really knows his role. A highly effective scorer who looks to decimate defenses.
Richards is checked in for the Suns. Markkanen's checked in for Utah. Sexton comes in for George. Good on the second one. And so Beal will bring it up for the Suns. Durant, the pass to Richards. He gets it in there. Richards has got his second basket of the game.
And they're really rolling right now. That lead keeps getting bigger and bigger.
And one of the things that's helped that is they're getting it done on both ends. Terrific focus on offense, and they're locked in defensively.
And Utah has possession. After the basket by Phoenix on the other end. To the inside. And there's Durant. That one's good. On the assist by Beal. Beal's got his 4th assist in this one. Sexton against Booker. Sexton, that's good.
And Colin Sexton is a scorer. It doesn't matter if he's on the interior. This guy is determined to capitalize.
Beal from outside. Sinks the tray. Beal's got 8.
And just not letting up at all. I mean, you have to love this approach. You want to get the ball to the guys who make plays.
One thing we've learned in the NBA, the game is never over. So you've got to continue to score, continue to build your lead.
You got to bring more fire than that to stop Clarkson. He's a pro at fending off tight defense.
It's stolen by Clarkson. And the Jazz pushing it up now. Oh, the coast-to-coast dunk.
Smart. Get out in front. Finish the break with authority.
I don't think anyone was catching him on that play. That is unbelievable.
Love to see that kind of activity. He just makes things happen.
And so it's the Phoenix Suns holding a massive 34-point lead to end the quarter. Their efficiency has been off the charts. They're running their sets well with patience and purpose. All right, Allie's ready to go. She's courtside. Hey, Allie.
Brad, you limited their effectiveness early. What did you guys do defensively?
I think we just did a good job coming out with intensity. We did a good job frustrating them. This is a team that's really good at moving the ball, and they got a lot of guys who can put it on the floor, go one-on-one. So, we're just accepting a challenge, limiting them to one shot as much as possible, getting out and going.
Thanks, Brad. Back to you guys.
All right, Allie, thanks for that. We will see everyone right back after this break, ready for the second half.
Protect you to set your court and get ready for the fan court shot. Shot line. They're measuring up the shot. One more time, a round of applause for the participants.
And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly in the second. Boy, we're seeing a tremendous game from Devin Booker.
Yeah, he's kind of been the floor general for them tonight. A lot of assists for him.
I don't know that you necessarily think of him as someone who's going to create for others, but boy, all night he's been willing to make the extra pass.
Here's Durant. Booker and Beal in the talented backcourt. Nick Richards out there with Kevin Durant. And it's done in at the small forward position. That's who's out there for Phoenix.
Well, Kevin Durant not about to settle for any low percentage shot. My goodness, with authority.
And Utah has possession. Here's Collier. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up. Utah shooting their 5th and 6th free throws of the game.
Shooting for Utah, Collier taking 2 shots.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
That free throw misses. And he sinks the second. And so it's Booker with it. He brings it up for the Phoenix Suns. Dunn outside. From the arc. That one's good. Give the assist to Booker. Booker's got 4 assists in the game.
Yeah, Booker keeping that defense off balance with his passing ability right there.
Here's Collier. Sexton, a screen on Booker. Collier, no good. They are blowing this one open.
Maybe the only question is how big will this lead grow?
Well, known for being a terrific passer, he shows you right there. Case in point.
And for those tuning in, we're about a minute into this second half. Sexton looking around. Pass to Collins. Fires from deep. Drills it from deep. Collins has got 8.
And sometimes Collins makes this look so effortless, as if the 3-shot is just that easy.
Booker with it. Picked up by Sexton. Drops in the layup for 2.
And trust me, when the D's slow to react, he'll be the first guy to make them pay.
And that's typical of this guy. He's always reading the situation, reacting quickly, and capitalizing.
Oh, a nice shot by Collins.
Well, as usual, this guy cooking on the offensive end. But right now, the other guys on his team have got to step forward.
Here's Durant. Richards, the pass to Durant. Sinks it from distance. He's got 17.
One of the tough things about Kevin Durant, doesn't matter if it's off the dribble or in this situation off the catch, Durant one of the best, period.
Collier, no good. The Suns have gone an impressive 5 of 5 so far in the third quarter. Offensive rebound. 3-pointer, Beal. Ooh, coming through again, shooting 5 for 7 now.
You're talking about one of the sweetest shooting guards in the entire NBA. Bradley Beal from deep, yes sir.
Here's Collier, and the shot goes.
When you use it right, the pump fake's as effective a move as there is.
Phoenix has gone 3 of 4 from outside in the second half. Booker, it's good, and he drew contact on the shot, so he will go to the line. A 3-point play opportunity. Phoenix shooting their first free throw in this game. Phoenix making a switch here. O'Neal's checked in.
Yeah, just an offensive machine. Booker generates points consistently, night in and night out.
Here's Collier. Markkanen with a screen on Booker. Shot clock at 6. Can't hit the step back J. For Phoenix, they've gotten 7 of 8 shots to fall in the third quarter so far. Richards, and out of bounds. The Jazz will take it. Bol, he's checked in for the Suns. The Jazz making a switch here. For Utah, they've gotten 3 of 6 shots to fall so far in the third. Pass to Sexton. Shoots over Beal. Sexton, that's good. Sexton's got 8.
Well, speed is such an important weapon for Colin Sexton, and he gets to the mid-range game. Nice.
You know, Grant, looking at the career of Colin Sexton, he had a huge third season, averaged 24 a game.
Yeah, B.A., and unfortunately, Colin hurt his knee early during his 4th year. Had season-ending surgery, but we've seen Sexton make a full comeback and just a dynamic scoring guard.
Well, Colin Sexton's assertiveness right there with the rise and fire, exactly what his team wants from him.
A nice shot by Richards. Utah has gone 2 for 2 from deep here in the third. It's Markkanen on the wing. Pass to Filipowski. And Bol over to help. And the ball is tied up, so we'll have a jump ball.
It'll be a jump ball.
Kessler passes to Markkanen. Now here's George. 5 to shoot. Top of the key. And there's another one for the Jazz.
George, assisted by Filipowski.
And Booker's got the ball here for Phoenix. Beyond the arc. Nails it from 3. Booker's got 8 points in the quarter.
Devin Booker will flat put it to you on the three-point line. Don't give him any open shots.
George with it. He's got 5. Marking it outside. Puts up a 3. Got a hand on it. And it's out of bounds. Still Utah's ball.
Utah ball.
So Phoenix going with almost an entirely new group here. Martin, he's checked in for Richards. Lee comes in for O'Neal. Gillespie's checked in for Beal. And it's Morris in for Booker. Hendricks is checked in for Utah. Clarkson comes in for Larry Markkinen. George for 3. Hits a three-pointer. George has got 8 points.
And there's a nice rhythm to his three-point shot. You know, George has a confident stroke.
He takes it in. Gillespie passes to Martin. Somehow scores the layup in traffic.
There's real synergy in play right now on the offensive end. The pass was right where it needed to be.
Sexton goes in. Oh, he goes up high for the two-handed slam.
Well, if you've got the speed of Colin Sexton, put the ball on the deck and make sure you make good use of it.
Let's go with a 3. And again, it's Phoenix from deep.
You simply must play better defense than that. This guy is too good from distance.
Clarkson outside. Pass to Sexton. Lets a floater go. Oh, it's blocked by Bull. They get it back. Some room here for George. And it's Martin with the rebound. Left side Bull. Sinks that one from the post. Bull's got his first basket.
And since the halftime break, their offense has just been on another level.
I got to believe that's something the coach talked to them about at the halftime. They have valued each possession.
And so it's Phoenix way out of reach with an enormous lead as we head into a break. And they're doing everything they can to put this game away before the final buzzer sounds. And more NBA action on 2K Sports coming your way right after this. And a worthy candidate tonight as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
Now, I know he's a big man, but he's got some point guard in him if he's making passes like this.
I'll tell you, in today's game, you want skill and decision-making at every position.
And we reach the fourth quarter in a game that may already be out of hand. And Utah looking at who they've got to start the fourth. Jordan Clarkson is out there with Keontae George. Then it's Filipowski, and it's Hendricks in at the 4.
And there's no question George can fill it up. For him, it's about focusing on shooting good percentages.
And what do you guys think so far about the offensive approach for the Suns?
They've been all about high percentage looks in this game, working the ball inside and doing whatever it takes to get it to go.
Well, I also noticed, guys, how much they move the ball in this one. Selfless, willing to pass the ball to a teammate with a better look.
Good on both. And the Suns with possession. Down low. Here's Gillespie. Laid it in with a nice touch off the window.
Outstanding pass, on time and on target.
The Jazz shooting at a decent clip, 45% for the game. Now Clarkson to the paint. And he was fouled in the act of shooting. Opportunity for a three-point play here.
Cody Martin.
I mean, that was just terrific work to stay in control and finish.
At the line for the Jazz, Filipowski. One shot.
One shot.
Boy, you love how guys are making plays for one another here.
Yeah, just a balanced attack, a total team effort.
Chalk up 2 there.
Monte Morris, just so solid, understanding when to pull up for the jump shot.
George against Morris. To the middle. Deflects the pass. Pass to Clarkson. He drops it from range.
How about the timing? Can be the difference between an assist and a turnover. Nice delivery.
There's a screen. Here's Martin. Counted. And it's Morris with the assist.
Man, this is just fun. These teams are trading threes back and forth.
Well, that three-point shot just gives you so much room to operate on the offensive end.
Now here's Clarkson. This one for 3. And it's Martin with the rebound.
Well, the defense clearly was not interested in guarding him from downtown. They're very fortunate he missed. Well, that possession to me highlights the importance of creating for your teammates.
Utah has gone 1 of 2 from deep in this quarter. Clarkson for 3. Clarkson missing again. The Suns have got all 4 shots to go in this final quarter. Inside. Boom! He jams it straight down.
The BA, when he gets the rim in his sights, it's tough to stop.
So aggressive and a determined finisher. Nice. The Suns have gotten off to a perfect 5 for 5 so far in the 4th. Oh, got that one up quick.
Boy, you love the opportunity seized by Monte Morris. That three-point shot highly valued.
George against Morris. Clarkson outside. Utah with another miss.
Yeah, they just can't seem to end the drought no matter where they shoot it from.
And I think you can start to feel their frustration mounting. With every missed bucket, it becomes more and more desperate.
Here's George. After the basket by Phoenix on the other end.
And that puts them just 1 foul from the bonus.
The Jazz making a switch here. Martin's checked in.
Substitution on the court.
George outside. Will it go? Phoenix grabs the miss. Martin's got 4 rebounds now. Fires from the wing. Jones' shot is good. For Utah, they've gone 2 for 7 from the field here in the 4th. Not great. Clarkson for 3. Hits the trifecta. Clarkson's got 6 in the quarter.
The three-pointer becomes a very high percentage shot when he's that wide open. You better get a hand in his face.
Here's Bull. And they waste no time getting those 3 points back.
Have to show more effort defensively. Everyone knows he can do that from deep.
Well, to me, that's just inexcusable. You start to wonder how much they really want this basketball game.
Phoenix has gone 3 for 3 from downtown in this 4th quarter. For 3, Allen. That's in. Coming off an assist from Jones.
I'll tell you, he'll take that all day, every day. I'm sure he was shocked to find himself that wide open.
Here's Clarkson. No good with a layup. Phoenix has gone 4 of 4 from outside during the 4th. Pass to Bull. And finished off by Bull.
Good decision making. Scopes the situation, puts the pass right on the mark.
Bull's gone a perfect 3 for 3 so far. George against Jones. Here's Sensabaugh. Can they get it? Plumlee pulls down the board. Plumlee's got 5 rebounds in the game.
And you can see how scary this team can be when everything is clicking for them. Just a terrific performance for the Suns.
And it was a big-time performance across the board. They looked like they were having fun out there, Grant.
Yeah, B.A., it was almost like watching a cat play with a mouse. I mean, they did pretty much anything they wanted to do out there today.
And when you look at the game, the one thing that helped fuel this team to victory was the efficiency for Devin Booker.
We saw him get a lot of touches tonight, and he wasted very few of them. Really made himself the backbone of their offense.
Lee, he's checked in for the Suns. Gillespie comes in for Jones. They've been making plays at both ends during this run, Grant.
When you're in a groove like this, there's no better feeling.
Fires for three. Here's Plumlee. And the bucket counts. And he is on his way to the line. He'll try to make it a three-point play.
At the line for Phoenix, Mason Plumlee. Shooting one.
There's 49 seconds left in the final quarter. To the inside. Here's Kessler. And finished off by Kessler.
Have to love the ball distribution. Keep everyone involved.
Here's Gillespie. For three, Allen nails it from beyond the arc.
Stepping up and nailing an important shot to put this away.
Yeah, playing with great energy and great effort. And as a coach, you'd love to see this from your team every single night.
That's how you up the ante. Come right back at it.
And you would expect nothing less from these two, taking pride and making plays.
And now a moment to present the New Balance Player of the Game, Devin Booker.
It's almost beyond belief what he's done in this game. He's been impossible to cool off, hitting just about everything he looks at. It doesn't matter who's guarding him. He's had an answer for just about everyone.
And you know, this home arena really appreciates this guy. And it's clear that he takes pride in playing his best in front of them. Phoenix calls timeout. They're ahead. Guys, what do you think?
And they're hoping to wrap this one up.
It's not completely over, and they know that. But if they carry out their game plan, they should be golden.
Just 2 seconds between the shot clock and the game clock. Lets it fly. And it's good as he snugs it right through the net.
Their home crowd has energized them all game. Now they're closing it out.
Well, for all intents and purposes, this game is over. Just a matter of time here. Well, exposing a weakness in the defense, that's just way too easy, guys.
Here's Gillespie. So it's the Suns winning this one easily. Boy, they were something special to watch tonight, and the crowd loving every second of it.
It's always a great feeling when you play this well for your fans. This team really showed what it's capable of.
Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. For Doris Burke, Allie LaForce, and Grant Hill, and our entire crew, this is Brian Anderson thanking you for tuning in. And time now to introduce our player of the game, Devin Booker.